Visiting Disneyland during the holidays is the most magical time to come here to the parks. But sometimes it can get really crowded, really busy, especially as you get closer to Christmas. But there are some pockets and some times when it is fantastic to come here. You can see all of the entertainment, the decor, experience the food, see Santa, all of the things, and maybe not have as many people here. So I want to share with you today in this video some of the tips and information that I have gathered over the years. I have been coming to Disneyland during the holidays for years. I know when it's been packed. I know when it's been maybe like less crowds, and some tips and information that will help you to decide when to come. This year, the holidays begin on November the 14th and they go through January 7th. The opening weekend is going to be busy just because that's when a lot of people are going to come, especially content creators and that sort of thing, and get all of their content videos. They want to see everything that's brand new, and you're going to have locals coming on that weekend. So opening weekend, that will be a very busy weekend. So you definitely want to avoid coming that first weekend. But that first full week, the holiday decor and the food and the entertainment, everything is available. That is the best time to come. It's always the time that I recommend if people want to come and be here for the holidays. They want to experience everything, but yet they don't want to be here with all the crowds. It would be that first week after opening weekend. So like the 17th through the 21st, those are the dates this year. That's when you want to come. That's like the best time you're going to have the least amount of crowds. The week of Thanksgiving is pretty tricky because people have Thanksgiving off. Kids are out of school, usually on Thursday and Friday, but there are many school districts that now give the kids the whole entire week off of school, and so you're going to have people coming, taking family vacations. So the entire week of Thanksgiving is going to be really busy, especially the weekend, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because people have that off of work and the kids are out of school. So I would recommend, if you can avoid it, not coming that week. But sometimes people, that's when the only time they can have, time off of work and the kids are out of school. So I understand that. So if you need to come, just know that it is going to be crowded that entire week of Thanksgiving. The first full week of December, so the week after Thanksgiving, is a fantastic time to plan a trip to come for the holidays. Several reasons why. First of all, people aren't planning a trip then because they've either come for Thanksgiving or they're planning to come for the holidays, like during Christmas or week in between. So the parks aren't as crowded. Everything is up. You can see all of the holiday decorations. You can see you can eat all the holiday food that you want to, see the holiday entertainment. Everything is up. It's just a great time to come for less crowds and to experience the full holiday magic and everything that's going on. So I highly recommend that first full week. Now during the week, when I say the first full week, I mean during the week. And here's why. So that first weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, is when they do the candlelight processional. Candlelight processional is a invite only, and it is something that happens in Town Square, way down there. It happens in Town Square, and so it gets really congested and really crowded. So people come for that. There's 2 shows each night, and it's an invite only. Like if you're a Club 33 member or somebody like an Anaheim person, I don't even know who gets invited. But nobody can get tickets to it. You have to be invited. So it makes the parks really crowded that weekend. So don't come on the weekend, but come during the week. So in December, the closer we get to Christmas, the more crowded you're gonna find it. So that first week is the best week to try and come. Also, the second week is another good week to come because kids are still in school, which is fantastic because then it's not as crowded. Coming during the week, that first and second week is going to be your best bet though, because during the weekends, you're gonna have more Magic Key and local people coming on the weekends. Now, another thing to know is as you get closer to Christmas, the locals can't, like if they have a Magic Key, they will not be coming because the highest, and some of the other keys, like my Magic Key is blocked out a lot of December. The highest Magic Key is blocked out. I think it's like the last 2, which is like maybe it's the week of Christmas and the week after Christmas. So yes, they're blocked out, but you're gonna have a lot of just regular people who are planning a trip and want to come at the holidays. So it's still gonna be very crowded, but just keep that in mind as the locals are gonna come and on the weekends, probably before Christmas, any weekend. So try and avoid the weekends, any weekend in December. But that first and second week, during the week, those are great times to try and come because again, you're gonna be able to partake in everything, but it's not as crowded. The third week of December is going to be kind of split half and half. So the beginning of the week is going to be a good time still to come. That's towards the second half of the week, you're going to have parents that probably take their kids out of school early for their holiday break. And if that's the case, then it's going to be more crowded towards the end of the week. So the first part of the week would still be good to come. Now we're getting into the really, really crowded time in December. The week of Christmas and the week between Christmas and New Year's are the two busiest weeks of the year. That is for sure. Kids are out of school. A lot of people have those days off of work. They take vacation. I mean, it's just inevitable. I remember one year we came on the 23rd, and it was like a sea of people literally walking down Main Street over by Pirates. I mean, there were so many congested areas. Definitely expect the crowds to be here. Now, there are things that you can do if that's the only time you can come, that's the only time you can come. But let me tell you, if you're gonna come, you definitely need to utilize Lightning Lane. I have a video, I'll put it here on the screen. You need to watch how to become a Lightning Lane Pro so that when you are here, you can utilize those tips. The other thing is you need to definitely be here for rope drop. Again, I have several videos on my channel. I have a playlist about rope drop and how to get here early, all the things you need to do in order to be successful. You for sure need to utilize those two tips when you come for the holidays. Take an afternoon break. So come in the morning, do all your rides, get all your must-dos, and then go take a break at your hotel. Come back in the evening, and that's when you just do shows. Like, don't even try and do the rides because there's so many shows to watch and to see. And I have a whole video about what to see in each park. You better make sure you watch that if you're especially coming for the holidays. Because there's so many things to do in each park that's included with your park ticket. Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, all of those times are just going to be really crowded. Just know that. That if that's when you can come, great. Now, New Year's, actually the holidays don't end here until January 7th. So like the 5th, 6th, 7th, I mean, it's going to be a great time to come as far as low crowds and you'll get to see all the holiday stuff, but it's kind of anticlimactic because Christmas is already over, so I don't know if that's going to be a great time to come, but you will get low crowds. Last but not least, probably one of the most important things I want to make sure that you guys know is when you do come for the holidays is how to book your trip, how to get the best rates on hotels and tickets. So hotels tend to be more expensive during the holidays, but my travel partners at Getaway Today, they always have deals. Sometimes there's third or fourth night free with certain hotels. Currently they have deal on tickets, and we're going to be having a Black Friday deal as well soon. So you're going to want to make sure you're watching out for that deal. But I'm going to put a QR code here on the screen that you can click on. So when you use this QR code or the link that's going to be in the description and you book through Getaway Today, my followers, readers, viewers, however you're getting this information, we get special discounts, Magical Tour Guide, when you mention my name and you call them. So call 855-GETAWAY or use the QR code or the link, however you get to Getaway, but make sure when you call and talk to them that you mention my name. Or if you use the link that automatically gets you the discounts that just my viewers get. I also have codes at certain times of the year. Currently I have a $50 off code. Sometimes I have a $10 off code, so it just depends. When you call, ask them for my code, ask them what discounts you can get. And if you book your tickets and your hotel, then you can use the codes. Sometimes if you are, I don't know, traveling with family and you have a place to stay here with family or something, then you don't need a hotel, and that's okay. But if you need hotel tickets, whatever you need, make sure you call them. I have been booking my trips to Disneyland through them for the past 15 years. I started using them long before I was doing social media and content creation, and I have loved their customer service and I love working with them. I hope that this entire video, hopefully you've learned when's the best time for you to come if you are planning a holiday trip. And if you are, I hope you have a magical time. I love coming to Disneyland during the holidays. I have videos on my channel. Make sure you watch them so you come prepared and you don't miss anything that's included. And if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so that more people can see my stuff and that I can spread the good cheer of Disney and sharing all of my tips and tricks with everyone, because I'm just here to teach you guys how to have the best time and have the most magical time. So, all right, until the next video, thanks for watching.